Yo, welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we got chapter 1168. Let's go. The cover page is Hachi and some sheep. A family of sheep knit six clothes for Hachan. Like that. Very cool. He has the eight with the. I don't know why. Why does he have eight? The sheep have like a thank you bag. Okay, but let's move on. 15 years ago, the same year, all over the world. So same year from the previous one, I assume. Harold's efforts are paying off, but wait a minute. There's something I forgot. That's better. 15 years ago, that same year, all over the world, Harold's efforts are paying off, but those giant marines are really doing a good job. They're so reliable. I always thought they looked scary, but now I wouldn't mind meeting one. Talking about the giant marines, I assume. Can't you get us stocked up again? Elbaf seafood is super popular now, you know? Oh, okay, we see the influence of Elbaf, okay. I bet it is. Oh, and that's the shipping king, right? I think the shipping king of yeah, Umit. He helped with the construction of Egghead too. This year is a top quality Elbaf Sidar. It's a rare and tricky item to import. I'll take it already. Interesting. I like that. I like that we see the underworld like every so often. Elbaf New World. When we finally become a member nation, Herald, I think we should build sightseeing ships so our people can freely visit all of our allies. So he wants to, okay. Okay, that's cool, yeah. Foster like even more relation with the neighboring countries. We're actually a rare minority from the perspective of the outside world, but there are many nations out there with a wide variety of races coexisting. This is thanks to a culture of mutual respect. The first one I was thinking of was a Totoland, and that one is kind of special. But let's join the larger world, make new friends, and grow in knowledge together. That sounds great. See all the giants. We are one step away. Our future has never been brighter. Yeah, let's ditch this warrior crap. I'll make it happen, Ida. Yeah, because she's sick now. Interesting. I wonder if she's actually gonna die or if it's gonna be like an Otohime situation where she lives, but then maybe the Holy Knights kill her or something like that. You see the kids playing? Oh, the school, yeah, the school. This is all thanks to you, Saul. Better sharp kids than sharp blades, huh? That is she. That's cool. Them just hanging out. You can really see also how big Harold is compared to Saul, right? Like half his body is basically his height, or maybe a little, maybe more or less. I don't know. But ain't you afraid you've lost something here, Harold? Oh wow, even Saul, yeah. I mean, Saul he can throw hands though. Remember that he was talking against that one nightmare creature. I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. It's because of Ida. She taught me everything. Damn, you can really see him age too. Which is dead. Meeting her was the greatest blessing of my life. Hey, Harold. Elbaf has changed a lot. When I first came here, there was tons of internal conflict. It was scary. But you've changed everything. Now children can laugh and study instead. It's like a totally different country. The old customs, our backwards traditions, all of those bad practices from the warrior era will be thrown away. It kind of has a sad undertone to it though, especially with Harold, in my opinion. With like the world government and all that. Oh, but I kind of like the whole warrior's pride part. It's really cool. You should cherish your culture. Damn. And it's not long after this that Harold dies either. I think it's like a year max or something, maybe two. That after this, the Harold dies. So yeah, that's crazy. When she dies, he dies. Don't you get it, Ida? It's that very culture that's kept us from marrying. I can't accept it. And she just laughs. You always did say you wanted to make me your legal wife. And she's like coughing. That really is the sweetest thing. You're so cute. What about Loki? He'll always be Holidin's kid brother, won't he? In my heart, I've always thought of him like that. Feelings like that keep my heart full. It's what's kept me going all this time. But don't worry, it's okay. You are everybody's King Herald. And you're almost there, right? That's right, Ida. It won't be long. Soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Our world will be tens of thousands of times bigger. Then we can go traveling together, just like the old days. Ah, damn, that's like 100 years ago. Think about that. That sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to it. That's a cool panel. Me too. Hmm. Damn. I wouldn't be mad if the whole chapter is this, if I'm being honest. Damn, that was it. Is he hided and his crew? Is he Ripley there? Is he the doctor? Hidden just rushing inside. Is that Motto? Or Motto probably will be a bit smaller, I don't know. Damn, and she's smiling. Is he Hydrogen and Harold? Yeah, think about damn man. Hydrogen got it tough too though, you gotta think, bro. And Loki, of course, Loki, but because like I said, Harold dies right after this, man. And just losing one parent as well, it's devastating. And Loki's in prison. Hmm, that's crazy. I knew, yeah. All because he was defending her as well. And it continues to snow, and Loki just looks down. He kind of sensed it. He felt it. Damn. And then wow, we're really moving, man. 14 years ago. Yeah, this. I'm pretty sure this is when he dies. Wow. The Holy Land of Marijoa. Shanks is missing? Indeed. Had he completed his last mission, he would have been formally knighted. What was the last mission, you think? Hmm. What? Nah. He know the gum. I don't know. I think this is how he finds out about the Nika fruit. As you were next choice, that opportunity now falls to you. What will you do when they're talking to heralds? Goro say. I'll naturally accept the honor of being one of the God's Knights. Doing that will secure Elbaf's membership status. Yeah, he jumps at the proposal. Wow. Damn, look how huge he is. How do you fit in there, man? Because we saw Cobra in there. That's a big ass ceiling. Congratulations, then. The Great One has agreed to trust in you. Always gonna see Emu? It's been a long process. You'll be remembered as a king who brought great change to Elbaf. Well, to be honest, when Elbaf finally joins the royal government, I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler than I should take over. Naturally, I think he's probably talking about Haryuden. Either Haryuden or one of Itadori or Bragi. Nah, but they're gone though. Yeah, probably Haryuden. That is a matter for Mu to decide. Yeah, now that he's with the royal government, now it's not his decision anymore. And you see Emu sitting on the empty throne or the void throne or whatever. And he's just shocked. Why? Why is there someone on the empty throne? Come, Mu. has been watching the heralds. Wow. Oh, we don't see the process? I assume he's getting the tattoo. Or like knighted or whatever. Yeah, knighted. We don't see the process though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's like not finished here, but damn, yeah, he has the tattoo, he has the sword on his side. Damn, like right here. This power. Oh, and that's with the horns. That's what Killingham has, by the way. There you see the difference on the right and on the left. This power, swoosh. It's surging within me. It's chilling. This is the power of immortality. He gets stabbed though. But okay, but no, listen. Emu takes away the power like he did with Saturn, but because it hasn't been that long, maybe he doesn't just die immediately like Saturn. So then maybe he orders his guards to kill him or something like that because he's like been tainted or something, or he realizes what he's been doing all this time or something like that. Maybe the guards get tricked into doing it. I don't know. I kind of doubt that, but maybe. This is the power of immortality. It still sends shivers down the spine. Oh, Topman's saying that. Wow. He's now beyond any wild monster. He has been forged into a mighty weapon. A weapon. Remember they call him a weapon. And then it shows all the weapons on the empty throne. Consider thyself an immortal knight sworn to Mu. Immortal? I can't believe it. Carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf. Oh, okay, so that's where that's from. So it's basically like a permanent checkpoint or fast travel point that will mark the bond between us. It kind of like in Breath of the Wild. If any of y'all have played that, it's kind of like that. I think in the DLC or something like that, you can get like a permanent fast travel. We can put wherever. That will mark the bond between us. Thy dearest wish shall finally be granted. Huzzah! As soon as this last mission is completed, Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation of the world government. Thank you, King Harold. It looks a bit weird, the drawings. Obviously, it's because Oda didn't finish, but I think it's also because like the scanlations they often um what do you call it? They upscale the images, right? I think so. That's why it looks very weird here. Thank you, Austa Castle or Quest Castle, whatever. Huh? Could you repeat that? Great Emu. Also, Emu can talk to everyone who has that. We kind of knew that because at the end of chapter 1149, we do see that. But can he take over anyone? Or is it just Gunko? Gunko is special in some way, though. Mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. And he doesn't know how to feel about this. The giant warrior fleet will stand alongside the Marines and serve the world as. Wait, no, hold on. Everything I've done was to free Elbaf from violence. Of course, if anyone still wishes to fight, I'll gladly encourage them to enlist in the Marines, but on you see the guards. Who is the king talking to in there? Or maybe it is. Maybe they just think he's going crazy or something. Maybe it's the elders. Maybe because we haven't even been to the top floor of the tree, Adam tree, the jewel tree, Adam. So that's probably where they are as well. Because we did see Yoros Keslin's kind of on a branch, and it looks like relatively close to the clouds. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! The eyes. Thou vowed to atone for Elbaf's history, even at the cost of becoming a slave. I meant to carry that burden alone. The burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. Now hold thy tongue. See Emu's eye. Thou cannot disobey Emu, or Mu. Those who enter into a deep sea covenant may gain immortality and power, but it comes at the cost of total obedience. Oh, he's moving him. So he can probably do that to everyone then. Thou wilt carry out Mu's orders regardless of thine own will. This isn't good. I'm losing control. Elbaf, is he trying to rip off? They never meant for it to become a part of the fold. Curse that, Emu. Guards! Is this now? Wait, is this it? The plan was always to enslave the warriors of Elbaf. What is it, your majesty? Is someone... Chain me to this pillar. Huh? Hurry! Summon Elder Yarl and my sons. But sire, I believe Haridin is still out at sea, and Loki, Lord Loki, that is still imprisoned after what happened. I can't resist for longer. Or I can't resist for long. What exactly is this what is exactly this concerning, your majesty? None of that matters now. Release him. Jail, realm of the dead. Okay, so he's there, yeah, where the shrines ended up. You're free to go, Loki. Head to Oust Castle at once. The king requires your presence. Yaro's house. Something urgent. What's going on? And so we return to where this tale began. Yeah, we're still in the flashback. Remember that. The day of the castle massacre, when Elbaf's most beloved king, Harold the Benevolent, lost his life. And there's a break. Okay, I read the notes for the Elbaf. Yeah, interesting. Wow. These are my immediate thoughts, but I do feel. I mean, I don't really know how much more that could have been shown, but it does feel a bit. The pacing is pretty fast in this, in my opinion. The pacing is very fast. But I might need to reread more. That might just be my immediate thoughts. I might need to reread the whole flashback, or especially the Loki Herald parts and the Hurricane and all that, the Elbaf parts. Also depends on the next chapter and all that. I enjoyed it though. I liked everything we saw. I liked the parts with Ida. I like that we actually saw another conversation between Harold and Ida as well. I hope we get more Harudin and Loki later on. But yeah, pretty good chapter. We saw him getting the mark as well. Cool, yeah. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment down below. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. Have a great day. Have an awesome day, and bye.